Hey y'all, I am back with another Astro-Crossword. One of my viewers requested that I do some more of these because he said he really enjoys them. So I was like, say no more, I got you. So I'm going to be discussing some current events and providing my astrological intake on what's been going down while I complete this crossword puzzle. All right. So a lot of you already know that rapper the baby is in the news with the drama involving his baby mama. So I'm going to talk about that a little bit. I'm also going to talk about the recent killing of the rapper Young Dolph. And also, if I have time, I'll be getting into a couple of more current events. Oh, before we even get started, well, actually, as I get started with this crossword puzzle, I did want to talk about Joe Biden first and this upcoming eclipse, this partial lunar eclipse that is becoming exact on November 19th. But I'll be pulling the chart up because it's going to affect Joe Biden directly. So it's going to be pretty interesting. All right. So one is Dubai. What? Huh? Is it hums? I don't know. One down. Haircut sound. Well, we know that's not it. We're going, oh, I know what that is. That's scat. Okay. And then hair cut sound is snip. So basically, this lunar eclipse is going to occur at 26 degrees Taurus. No, actually 27 degrees Taurus. And it's going to be opposing Joe Biden's sun because his sun is at the 27th degree of Scorpio. And it's going to be very deleterious, or I should say potentially deleterious, because the moon is also going to be conjoined to Algol, which is a fixed star that is rather malefic, and it can bring violence and mass catastrophe, even beheadings. Not saying that's going to happen to Joe Biden, but I will say that this lunar eclipse, which is occurring right before his solar return, is going to be a springboard of events that are going to take place in Joe Biden's life that I believe are not going to be that great for him. He's already, kind of flimsy in terms of health. So this lunar eclipse that's going to be impacting his sun could be the beginning of the end for him. I'll just say that. Now, 14 Across organization whose headquarters is named after Mary W. Jackson. NASA? I don't know if that's right. 17 Across, Apple Desktop, iMac. 5 Across secretly includes on an email, BCCs. 9 Across, haste makes weights. 15 Across, soothing ingredient, aloe. Another troublesome issue with Biden astrologically is Uranus is opposing his Mars right now. So that can really take him out of here. I shouldn't say take him out of here, but I will say that can put him in a precarious position, being as though he's already in a weakened state. I'm seeing that Uranus opposition Mars where he might fall down a flight of steps or something. And next thing you know, he might have to go to the hospital or get some immediate medical attention or something like that. Greetings on Oahu. Aloha. Yeah, but it's not looking good for Biden. 13, child's down, eats. 12 down. Sound of textbooks hitting a desk, thud. 11 down. Any day now, soon. Soon and very soon, he is going to see the king. He might be. I'm thinking he might have about 6 months left. And I'm not saying in terms of his life, but maybe in terms of what the White House, his presidency, before Kamala takes over. Dark beer option, stout. Oh, and I should be looking for words that are related to Scorpio season. So scat, not the scat in terms of scooby-doo-boo-bop-a-doo, but the scat that comes out your ass, that type of scat. That's very Scorpio. Waist is Scorpio. And what else do we have so far that's Scorpio? That's pretty much it. The BCC, that's Scorpio too. Emailing somebody, including somebody in the email, like low key undercover. Touchdown, a lit. And then we got 20 across. Promise between Betsy's. Is it pinky swear? Is that what it's called? 2 down. Sleeveless garments, camis. 3 down. Yoga posture, asana. 2 down. Take down on the rugby field, tackle. Now that we got Biden out the way, so the baby is caught up in this baby mama drama with his baby mama, Danny Lee. I don't know which way you pronounce her name, but all of this stems from the fact that he got a Cancer South Node. When I saw that, I was like, boom, there it is. He got a Cancer South Node. He not only just has a Cancer South Node, he got his moon conjoined to the Cancer South Node. Now that can cause him to get caught up in a situation like you saw, where he got his baby mama at his house. He don't want her there, and he feels it necessary to call the cops. Well, he since put out another video saying that, you know, she's still there. He didn't kick her out, even though he wants her out. Another thing was he kept saying that she was just a side chick, and she's denying it. She's saying, no, we were really in a relationship and all this stuff. Hold on. Fashion initials. I'll go back to that. 27 across. Shade giving trees. Shade giving trees throwing shade. 25 across. Nasty look. I'm going to say sneer. 23 across. Breaks off. Ends. But like I was saying, the baby, you know, it looked like in the videos, he's trying to take this mature stance. He's trying to take the high road, but I could see right through that. And with his Cancer South Node, it's like he's feeding into the drama. He's feeding into this, you know, emotional whirlwind that Danny Lay is kicking up. Now, Danny Lay, she got Venus conjoined to her Scorpio North Node. So her Venus is in Scorpio and it's conjoined to her North Node. And somebody with that hookup, they just got to expect that they got to share their man with others, or they got to expect to be the side chick. Not saying that they can't end up with the one they love and be monogamous and all that, but that's kind of hard to come by when you got Venus and Scorpio, period, but especially when it's conjoined to the North Node. Now, where that could really help her out is that she could end up coming out pretty nicely in terms of child support, because that's how that could play out too. Now, looks like Danny Lay has a Cancer moon, but I can't be exactly sure because it is in the latter degrees of Cancer. So that moon could be in Leo. She does seem to be attention seeking, but we don't know because we don't have her birth time. She does have Mars in Virgo, and it's opposing Saturn in Pisces. So that's an aspect where basically, like he's saying, oh, you was just a side chick, basically humiliating her. And that's basically the essence of how that aspect is played out in her chart. Her Mars opposition Saturn, with that Saturn being in Pisces. That's her also recording everything and having everything on Instagram Live or whatever platform she was on, and her trying to get sympathy from people as well. But that could cause her to humiliate herself with her pleas or her desperate attempts to try to make it seem like they were actually in a full-fledged relationship. All right, let me go back to this crossword puzzle. Keep playing. All right, 24 across. Salem. Why am I saying Salem? That should be salsa verde. All right, 5 down. Dark vinegar variety, balsamic. I love balsamic vinegar. Then that must be wrong. I'm doing these all wrong, Lord have mercy. So this should be balsamic So it's not a lit like I thought. It must just be land. I was trying to be fancy. I love me some balsamic vinegar. I actually ordered this gourmet balsamic vinegar. It's by Saratoga Olive Company. 36 across. State that's home to American Gothic house. I'll say Iowa. Oops. I'm all tripping. I mean, there's really not much to say about the baby and his baby mama. I mean, a lot of people go through it with the whole co-parenting problems and stuff. It's just that, you know, in modern times, they want to broadcast everything on social media. And like I said, with the baby's cancer self-note, it's easy for him to feed into this emotional maelstrom that his baby mama is kicking up. And it doesn't even look like she was really causing problems. I mean, they did say she got a simple assault charge. 1 bicep curl rep. 29 across. Exclamation, that's a sauce if you remove the R. What? Exclamation, that's a sauce if you remove the R. I'll come back to that. 28 down. Arrange by color. Sort. 37 down. Tug of war. That's kind of like what the baby and what's her face, Danny Lay is into. But I mean, I'm not really concerned about this story. Like I said, it's basically just the drama that can come with co-parenting, especially if the man didn't have intentions upon making you his woman before you got pregnant. That's one thing. So a lot of women get twisted. You can't change stuff up if in the beginning he didn't even want you like that, just because you have a child all of a sudden. 333 texting letters. LOL, I don't know. I'm not fine with that. I'll just hold off on that. 10 down, Sasha Fierce, alter ego. Sneer, that's very Scorpio. That stank face look. 26 down. Arthur Blank Jerome Dickey, I don't know who that is. 38 down, butting heads. Butting heads. I'll come back to that. 39 across. House made of snow, igloo. And then we have young Dolph, who is a rapper. I didn't even know who this guy was because, you know, I'm old school. A lot of these young rappers, I don't even know who they are. But 30 down, kill it. 31 down, piece of swag that might carry more swag. That's supposed to be a C. All right, 33 down, closed. 33 across, texting letters. 45 across, quick haircut, trim. Okay, so a lot of people already heard that rapper Young Dolph was murdered on November 17th. And he does have some aspects in his natal chart that just makes him primed to be a victim of murder. So the main aspect is that he has Sun square Pluto in his chart. And he also has a Scorpio South Node with Saturn being conjoined to the South Node. So he not only just has Sun square Pluto, which can result in being murdered, he also has Mars square Pluto as well, which can result in being murdered. And if he didn't murder if he wasn't murdered, he might have ended up murdering somebody. Maybe he did already. Now, I'm just going to read a little bit about this story. Let me stop share. So here is from fox13memphis.com. It says, here's everything we know about the death of young Dolph. So Memphis, Tennessee. 3 independent law enforcement sources confirmed to Fox 13 that rapper Young Dolph was shot and killed in Memphis Wednesday afternoon. Maurice Hill, the owner of the shop where the shooting happened, Makeda's Butter Cookies, told Fox 13 his employees said young Dolph, 36, walked into the store to buy cookies. Someone then drove up and shot and killed him at the South Memphis bakery. That's that North Node making a quincunx with his, what was that, Pluto? Let me see. So that's one of the aspects that dealt with him getting shot. So yes, the transiting North Node in Gemini was making a quincunx with his natal Pluto, and that North Node in Gemini points to the drive-by. It happened with somebody in a car. Shortly before 5 p.m., Memphis police released preliminary information about the shooting. Officers said the investigation is pointing to young Dolph being the victim, but they said the identification process has not been completed. Fox obtained pictures of suspected shooters, 2 people who stood outside of Makeda's and opened fire. One suspect holds what appears to be a semi-automatic rifle. The other aims a handgun into the bakery. Memphis police said that the shooters pulled up in a white 2-door Mercedes-Benz before running past young Dolph's car and shooting into the cookie shop. So they actually got out of the car. It made it seem like they stayed in the car at first. Police called the shooting senseless and said our hearts go out to the Thornton family and all who were affected by this horrific act of violence. The release closed by saying, officers are committed to working to curb these types of incidents. Back on the scene, hundreds of people flocked to the area as headlines broke across the world. Tensions flared and raw emotions spilled over. People laid on the ground crying. Some onlookers called for an end to gun violence and peace. Others cursed and expressed their anger at the loss of the Memphis icon. Chaos broke out at times. A car with a man inside, apparently shot, drove into the crime scene. That man was taken away on a stretcher by paramedics. For hours, police worked to push the crowd back from the scene while trying to make sense of the tragic death. Airways Boulevard, a major street in Memphis, was shut down during the course of the investigation. It says the Memphis rap legend was no stranger to the bakery. A week before being shot, young Dolph was there spreading love and promoting the business. His camouflage Corvette sat in the parking lot of the bakery when Fox 13 crews arrived. Hours later was towed. Videos of the car went viral on TikTok as it was taken by police. Hundreds of people in the comments asking for answers. The day after young Dolph was gunned down inside of the bakery, a memorial popped up outside as fans paid tribute to the rapper. Stuffed animals, balloons, flowers, candles, and a dolphin sign hung around the cookie shop Thursday afternoon. Fox 13 spoke to people from as far away as Michigan who came to pay respects to the rapper. Around 3:30 p.m., a man who was shot near the memorial, police said. The Memphis Police Department said the shooting happened at the Family Dollar right next to the cookie shop. 3 people were detained in connection to that shooting, according to police, and the man was not critically injured in the shooting. On Thursday, as Makeda's cookie sat boarded up, the community of Memphis, whoever wrote this, oh my God, rallied to support the local bake shop, named after a 7-year-old girl who died of leukemia. Tammy Sawyer took to Twitter to support the business. Cash App donations to the bakery can be made to the owner of Pamela Hill. Then they talk about his legacy. It says that the rapper leaves behind hits such as On the River, Cut It, Get Paid, and Major. Like I said, I never heard of this guy. But with those aspects in his natal chart, I'm not surprised that he ended up this way, especially with Mars square Pluto and Sun square Pluto. All right. And let me just go back to the crossword puzzle. Another aspect that pertained to the shooting was transiting Mars was making a quincunx with his Chiron. So that points to that as well, especially with Mars being in Scorpio. Mars in Scorpio is just a murderous Mars, period. All right, we're going to keep playing. Keep playing. 49 across. Magic show, exclamation. Ta-da. 38 down, butting heads. At it. 43 down, thinks up. Imagines. Imagine all the people. Speaking of singing, oh my God, I watched some of that verses between Chaka Khan and Stephanie Mills. Chaka Khan was drunk as a skunk, honey. Oh my God. I was, but at first I was real nervous for her, but then I was like, Chaka got this. I was like, she been doing this for too long. She been on drugs and alcohol for too long for her to mess up now. And she did. She pulled through, but it did look kind of shaky for a minute. And I was concerned. But like I said, I was like, she got this. She got this. And she did. She handled it. But it did look real messy. Now, like I said before, Aries just don't give a fuck. And Chaka Khan is an Aries. Mariah Carey, who's an Aries, has done the same thing on stage. Came on stage drunk before. You just got to check out. It was like a few years ago. She did a New Year's Eve performance. Came on stage drunk as shit. Was barely singing, and she didn't give a fuck. She was just like, "Look, I'm gonna get paid regardless." And she was basically blaming it on the sound stage and all that type of stuff. I'm just saying, but yeah, Aries, you know, they don't give a fuck. But like all Chaka had to do, she had to get warmed up. She had to be reminded that she was on stage doing a live performance. And then she started to pull it together. Oohs and ahs. That's how I felt. I had a good dream today. Had a dream about a guy. Oh my God. 55 across. They determine your blood type, genes. In those genes. Tell me, is there any more room for me? Word on light bulb package. How about what? That I might ride, seeing you from afar, and I couldn't stop myself from looking hard. All right, 57 down. Fictional hedgehog with a spin dash movie, Sonic. You wore those jeans. Girl, you wore those jeans, and you. 56 down, Dodge. 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 I don't know if they mean dodge the car or dodge like get out the way. 67 across, actress Condor. I don't know who that is. 70 across, correct a typo. That would be edit. What else is going on? So talked about Chaka Khan. I really need to pull her chart, look at her trends, and see what the hell was going on with her. I mean, we all know that she was hitting the bottle. She was on something. I think she was hitting the bottle hard before that show, and they did come on there late. And yeah, it was just messy. Religious offshoot sect. Oh, evade. Dodge, evade. 51 down. Ways of looking at things, angles. 46 across. Do I ever? Is that a yes? 49, 48 down. Female pig, Sal. Reminds me of The Exorcist. This is very Scorpio. Sal. The Sal is mine. See, only true Exorcist fans would know that scene. But yeah, that's one of the most craziest scenes of that movie. When the demon is like, the Sal is mine. Then after that, she's like, fuck me. Fuck me. That Exorcist movie. I mean, that is so Scorpio. All right, 52 across. Animal in a gaggle. I don't know what the hell that is. Oh, goose, right? Ain't that a goose? We'll see if it all ties in together. All right, wedding vow. I already know. I'll never say those. That's sad. But oh well, I've gotten over it. All rats. Would it be darn? Let's see if it's darn. 54 down, outer margins, edges. I still got my edges. How y'all edges doing? 53 down, appears. Seems. forever and ever. I pray is what it sings. Oh my God. I gotta listen to that song like once a day lately. I love that Jodeci song, Forever My Lady. I know a lot of women do. Men be liking that too, but the way Casey sings that song, Lord have mercy. Actually, the way they all sing it, because they bring in that like gospel vibe to that song. And that's why I like Jodeci so much. You could tell they learned how to sing in the church. I'm holding you close, you're keeping me warm. If this is ecstasy. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to hear that again tonight. Do I ever? Okay. 42 down. And you know. Don't get me started. Okay. 60 down. Competes. Vise. How about Vise? We'll see if that works. I ain't even gonna lie. I am in the mood for love. Simply because you're near me. Endure. We'll see. 64 across. Oh, wait. That's, see, I'm endure. It's probably bear. We'll see. 59 down. Poker players payment. Ante. So we know it's not going to be bear. 58 across. Monochaeal output. So that would be lava. So 58 down would be endure. Last. Oh, yeah. Make it last. All right. 64 down. Studio Ghibli genre. I don't know what that is. 68 across. Rhyme and antonym of cheap. Steep. 71 across. Sylvie loves actress Tessa. I don't know who that is, but we're going to try it. 65 down. Diesel Emissions Reduction Act, EPA. 42 down. There was something else I wanted to talk about that's been, so I talked about, well, I'll just wait. I'll wait for that. I'll wait for the live stream to get into this couple, but there was something else I wanted to talk about too. So I talked about Biden. I talked about the baby. I talked about young Dolph, and then there was somebody else. 30 down, kill it. 30 down, kill it. 31. Piece of swag that might carry more swag. Piece of swag that might carry more swag. Interesting. 33 down, closed. 34 down, paste. Oh, miso. Okay, like miso soup. Oh, miso honey. Me love you a long time. Texting letters. Texting letters. EMS? No, it wouldn't be. SMS? Is that what it is? 35 down, erupt. I mean, all in all, that verses wasn't bad. It was actually entertaining, I would say. Especially because, you know, both of them are Aries, Stephanie Mills and Chaka Khan. Stephanie Mills was sober. Chaka Khan was tipsy. I would say drunk. She was drunk. But again, she was able to hold her own to the best of her ability. And then it was nice because you really saw the sisterhood with Stephanie Mills, you know, trying to engage in some damage control. So you just saw the strong sisterhood between the two of them, which was really nice. I found it to be still enjoyable despite Chaka Khan being drunk like that. Promise made by a doctor. Hippocratic oath. You know, Hippocrates, or whatever his name was. He basically said, if a doctor does not have knowledge of astrology, he basically ain't a doctor. He said something like that. Yes, he did. 33 down. Forever and ever. All right, shut for close. 35 down. I will be going live tomorrow night or maybe even tomorrow afternoon. It all depends. Don't hold me to it, though. You know how I am. 35 down. Erupt. Erupt. I don't know. 42 down. Oh, Oslo, right? Munch. Like Edward Munch, the guy that did the Scream. That painting, I think it's called The Scream or something like that. And then 41 down. Times before kickoffs. Tailgates. Wait a minute. Hip. Something gates. Not tailgates. 47 across. Fluffy stacked by the shower. Towels. 44 across. Participants in A/B product tests. Users, I guess. Pre-gates. Okay. I'm almost done. 30 down. Kill it. I still slay. Oh, slay. I should have been got that. 46 across. Do I ever? Yes. 31 down. Piece of swag that might carry more swag. Tote. Presto. Uh-oh. I think I filled out all the letters, but that means one of these is wrong. Sneer Eric down. That has to be right. Tote. Ooze. Let's see. A tit. What's this? A tit. Budding head. Oh, no. Add it. Yeah, that should be right. I think this is right. Yup. Spew. Who's this Egan? 66 across. I think that's right. Edges. Mirror. Yeah. 72 across. Social Security. I can't see anything that's wrong. Let me see. Presto. 29 across. Exclamation. If you move the R. Oh, yeah. That's right. I don't know what's wrong. Let me see. Casual mode. Let's see. Oh, there it is. That's the one wrong. That's the one I got wrong. So it's not. Oh, pre-games. Duh. Okay. So that's it. Stay tuned for the live stream. I'll be doing it either tomorrow. You never know. I might go live tomorrow morning. But again, don't hold me to it. Once I go live, I'll be live, and that's all that matters. But yes, I hope everybody's doing well this Scorpio season, and I will be doing a live stream still dedicated to Scorpio season because I got some more examples and some more things I want to get into. So look forward to seeing you. Bye.